I have thought a lot about what I want to say from this stage tonight, and I'm really excited about what we're going to do here and who we're going to honor tonight. I'm excited about what we're going to announce at the end of the night. But we cannot just celebrate. Celebrating Black leadership and Black generosity, that's easy. Holding ourselves accountable to the commitments we've made towards racial equity, that's a little bit harder. And it seems these days in society that we are a little bit more reluctant to talk about hard things. In fact, sometimes we even make it illegal to talk about hard things. And so I want to give full warning that before we get into the celebrating part of the evening, we're going to have to say some hard things. I'll start. We are the generation that will survive a mass illness. It started as an illness of the body, a plague, and we crawled our way back to physical health, and as we did, a whole other set of symptoms kicked in, and I can only describe those as an illness of the heart. Hate, polarization, divisiveness, erasure. We have not been this divided since the Civil War, and we need so badly to heal. And you would think in a moment like this that our leaders would be doing everything they can to bring us back towards each other. But actually, quite the opposite in many cases. What we're seeing is the censoring, the banning of books, the banning of learning Black history, the banning of diversity trainings, the very tools that we have used over time to build understanding are being locked away. We can't just celebrate the outstanding accomplishments of Black leaders this year without acknowledging that just a few months ago, the highest court in our land determined that race can no longer be a factor in the college admissions process. And foundations and investment funds all over the country are being sued for racial discrimination when they prioritize Black leaders. And that's intriguing to see that race can no longer be a factor for those opportunities, because race sure still is a factor for maternal health outcomes, mortgage rates, house valuations, prison sentences, interview callbacks, generational wealth creation. We are stifling our country's ability to overcome injustice, and then we are preventing ourselves from talking about it, preventing ourselves from learning about it. If Ruby Bridges could be brave enough at the age of 6 to walk up the path to a previously whites-only school flanked by U.S. Marshals while grown adults threw garbage at her, if Ruby Bridges could endure that at the age of 6, then my 10-year-old can learn about it. And we will be stronger, our children will be stronger, if we teach them not just the best that our country can be, but also the worst that we have ever been. I have a library in my office of banned books. And at this point, my entire high school curriculum is banned somewhere. Animal Farm, yours too probably. Animal Farm, The Scarlet Letter, 1984 of Mice and Men, The Lord of the Flies. What is it exactly that we are so scared of? Knowledge was never the enemy. Ignorance is the enemy. My friend Imran said to me the other day, I think decades from now we will realize that we were living history. And our grandkids will ask us, where were you? What were you doing? And I want to be able to look them in the eyes and say, we gathered every year and we held ourselves accountable. We demanded better of ourselves. We demanded better of our leaders because we know what better looks like. Better looks like Marvin Dunn, 83 years young. He deserves every bit of that applause and more. 83 years young, buying historic land, preserving it, bringing teenagers and families from all backgrounds to learn about Black history, to learn about American history. Better looks like Jamara Imani, who is defying maternal health outcomes. She is helping Black women and women from all backgrounds to take control of their bodies, to take control of their health. Better looks like Felicia Hatcher, who pours into Black innovators, Black entrepreneurs with resources and mentorship and support. She has helped move over $100 million in investment capital to Black entrepreneurs over the last 8 years. Better looks like the outstanding Black artists and performers and vendors who have made every part of this evening possible. Better looks like us poring over our community's data and demanding better, which we will do this evening. Better looks like this room. It looks like us gathering from every pocket of Miami, from every neighborhood, every age, every race, every religion, every political affiliation, determined to be a unified force for good. I'm so proud to co-build this evening with you year after year. You are what makes this evening beautiful. So, without further ado, I'm excited for us to officially kick off the 9th Annual State of Black Philanthropy. I hope that you stand with us in celebration this evening, but I also hope you stand with us in accountability, because we are living history right now. And decades from now, we will be asked, what did you do? And I sure hope we can be proud of the answer we give. Thank you.